The real daughter who had been lost for years finally returned home. Among the uncles who showered her with luxury dresses and expensive gifts, she ignored them all and chose the gentle-looking second uncle, the one holding a small white rabbit, to be her father. But she never imagined that this seemingly kind man would later seize the family fortune and cruelly have her killed. Only at her death did the girl realize she had merely been a pawn in his scheme. Even more unexpectedly, the uncle who had always seemed cold and distant turned out to be the only one who showed her warmth in her final moments. Yet the ruthless second uncle did not even spare his own elder brother, and killed him as well. Perhaps heaven took pity on her unwilling soul, for when she opened her eyes again, she found herself reborn on the very day the wealthy Shangwan family had found her. This time, she vowed never to be naive again. When her grandfather asked her to choose one of his 4 adopted sons to be her father, the girl knew well that whoever she chose would likely become the next heir of the Shangwan family. As expected, all the uncles began to flatter her. The 4th uncle acted first, presenting her with the priceless Heart of the Ocean necklace and promising to make her the most pampered little princess. The 3rd uncle was not to be outdone. He brought out countless custom-made dresses designed by famous masters, guaranteeing she would shine every day. But the girl politely declined, saying their gifts were far too extravagant. Then the 2nd uncle stepped forward with a small, pitiful-looking white rabbit, thinking she would be touched. "I don't like it. I hate you. I don't want your gift," the girl said bluntly. Instead, she turned to another uncle. "I like this uncle. I want him to be my father." Her grandfather urged her to think carefully, but she was firm. She wanted that uncle as her father, determined to help him rise as the true head of the Shangwan family. The chosen man awkwardly said he disliked children, and the 2nd uncle hypocritically tried to persuade the girl to change her mind. She ignored him, merely holding her chosen uncle's hand. When he still hesitated, she calmly analyzed the mistakes he'd made in his video game earlier and gave sharp, professional tactical advice. Her precise comments stunned him, completely winning him over. He decided on the spot to take her home. The other uncles tried to stop him but quickly thought better of it. After all, that useless elder brother could hardly pose a real threat. If the girl regretted her choice later, they assumed she would come back to them. Grandfather sternly warned the new guardian, "If I find out she's been mistreated, I will hold you personally responsible." The man left with the girl, overjoyed, but as she was about to get in the car, he stopped her. "It's too dirty. You can't sit there." The girl was taken aback, wondering if he despised her. Then he took off his jacket, carefully spread it on the seat, and gently lifted her onto it. "I meant the seat was dirty," he said with a faint smile, adding a jab at his second brother. "Some people's hearts are filthy, so they see filth everywhere." The 2nd uncle was furious. After returning home, the girl saw her father absorbed in gaming all day. She worried he would remain like this forever, so she softly said she was hungry. He immediately offered to order takeout, but she shook her head and whispered that she wanted to eat his cooking. She had never eaten food made by family before. He fell silent, then reluctantly went into the kitchen. Before long, he brought out a few simple but delicious homemade dishes. The girl quickly took photos and even pulled him in for a selfie. Just then, his friends called, inviting him out for drinks. He was about to go, but when he saw the girl sitting quietly by his feet, his heart softened. For the first time, he turned them down. "No gathering is more important than my daughter," he said warmly. The girl's eyes sparkled as she kissed his cheek.